Hola, hola, y bienvenidos a Spanish Park.
Bienvenidos a todos. We're so happy you are here with us today.
My name is David, and this is my fantastic co-host, Emma.
Hola, David. Today, we are starting at the real beginning. We are talking about the most important phrases in any language.
The very first step, how to meet someone.
That's right. Our topic today is ¿Cómo te llamas? Presentarse y preguntar el nombre de otros.
How to introduce yourself and how to ask for someone else's name.
Now, David, here is a question. Why do we need an entire episode for this? Isn't it just one simple question?
Ah, that is the hook. It seems simple, but this is where many learners make small mistakes.
It's true. In English, we just say, "What's your name?" It's the same for everyone.
But in Spanish, we have to make a choice. We have to decide, am I being formal or informal?
And we need to know how to answer naturally.
But we promise it is very, very easy.
And by the end of this episode, you will sound confident, polite, and perfectly natural every time you meet someone new.
You will make a perfect first impression. Let's start.
Okay, let's begin with the most common situation.
You are meeting someone in a casual setting. Maybe they are your age, a new classmate, or a friend of a friend.
You will use the informal to form.
The question, the one you have probably heard before, is ¿Cómo te llamas?
Let's say that very slowly. ¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
This means, what is your name?
But Emma, I have a question. I learned that ¿cómo means how.
You are exactly right, David. You are paying attention.
So if ¿cómo means how, te means yourself, and llamas means you call,
The literal word-for-word translation is, how do you call yourself?
that sounds so strange in English. How do you call yourself?
It does, but in Spanish, it is the standard, correct, and most common way to ask the question.
This is a great example of why we cannot translate word for word.
Exactly. You just have to learn the phrase as a complete idea.
The idea is, what is your name?
The phrase is, ¿Cómo te llamas?
Let's have our listeners practice. Repeat it out loud. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Fantastic. You just learned the most important question.
All right, someone just walked up to you and said, ¿Cómo te llamas?
Panic! What do you say?
No panic. It is so easy. You use the exact same verb.
The verb is llamar, which means to call.
The answer is, me llamo, and then you say your name.
Me llamo literally means I call myself.
So if someone asks me, I say, me llamo David.
And I say, me llamo Emma.
Notice the beautiful pattern. The question was, ¿te llamas? You call yourself.
The answer is, me llamo. I call myself.
It is so logical.
Now, we must stop and talk about the number one mistake for new learners.
Ah, this is a big one. I hear it all the time.
A new student wants to say, my name is Emma. So they translate is.
And they say, me llamo es David.
Or, me llamo soy Emma.
Brrr. No, no, no!
You do not need S is, or soy, am.
The verb llamo is doing all the work. Me llamo is a complete thought.
It already means my name is, or I am called.
So it's simple. Just me llamo plus your name.
Let's practice. Say it right now with your name.
Me llamo.
Excelente. You did it.
Okay, team, we have mastered the informal, casual situation.
¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Emma. Easy.
But what if you are in a different situation?
What if you are speaking to your new boss, or a police officer, or your girlfriend's grandmother? You must show respect. You cannot use the tú form.
In Spanish, we showed this respect by using a different word for you.
That word is usted. Usted is the formal you.
And when we use usted, our verbs have to change.
So we cannot say ¿Cómo te llamas?
No, we change te to se, and we change llamas to llama.
The formal question is ¿Cómo se llama?
Let's say that slowly. ¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama?
Sometimes, for extra politeness or clarity, people will add the word usted at the end.
Right. You will often hear ¿Cómo se llama usted?
Both are perfect. ¿Cómo se llama? Or ¿Cómo se llama usted?
This is so important. Using usted correctly shows that you understand the culture, not just the grammar.
It shows you are a polite and respectful person.
So if you are meeting your new professor who is 50 years old, do not say ¿Cómo te llamas?
No, you will say, ¿Cómo se llama usted?
And they will be very impressed with your Spanish.
So, Emma, the professor asks me, ¿Cómo se llama usted?
He's being formal with you.
How do I answer? Do I need a special formal answer?
This is the best part. No.
Ah, that's easy.
The answer is exactly the same. You just say, Me llamo David.
Me llamo does not change.
The person asking the question does the hard work of being formal. You just have to answer.
Me llamo Emma. Me llamo David.
Now, are there other ways to answer? What if I want to say, I am Emma?
You absolutely can. This is also very common and natural.
You can use the verb said, which means to be.
You would say, Soy David.
Soy Emma.
I am Emma.
This is a great answer. It's fast, friendly, and 100% correct.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Soy David. ¿Y tú?
Soy Emma.
See? It works perfectly.
There is one more option. This one is a little more formal. You might see it on a written application.
Mi nombre es.
My name is.
Mi nombre es Emma.
Mi nombre es David.
This is also perfectly correct, but honestly, it sounds a little stiff in conversation.
It's much more common and more natural to just hear me llamo or soy.
Our advice, stick with me llamo. You will always be correct.
We need to talk about the rebound.
The rebound, David, what do you mean?
I mean, when someone asks you a question, you can't just answer and stand there silently.
Right, that would be awkward.
You have to continue the conversation. You have to ask them back.
You must rebound the question.
So, someone asks, ¿Cómo te llamas?
You answer, Me llamo Emma.
Now, how do you say, and you?
It is so simple. If the conversation is informal, using tú, you just say, ¿Y tú?
¿Y tú?
The word y means and. Tú means you.
¿Y tú?
Let's try the full interaction.
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Emma. ¿Y tú?
Me llamo David. Mucho gusto.
Excellent. Mucho gusto means nice to meet you.
But wait, what about the formal situation?
Ah, a very important detail.
If the professor asked me, ¿Cómo se llama usted? I cannot say, ¿Y tú?
No, that would be rude. You were formal and now you are suddenly informal.
You must stay formal.
So, instead of y tú, you say y usted
¿Y usted?
and you, formal.
This tiny detail makes a massive difference. It shows you are paying attention.
Y tú, informal. Y usted, formal.
Okay, Emma, it is time to practice.
Let's do it. Listeners, you can follow along at home. Imagine you are at a party or a casual coffee shop.
I will start.
Okay.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Bien, bien. Oye, ¿cómo te llamas?
Me llamo David. ¿Y tú?
Soy Emma. Mucho gusto, David.
Igualmente, Emma.
And scene.
That was a perfect, simple A-plus conversation.
Let's review what we said.
I said, hola, buenas tardes. Hello, good afternoon.
I said, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello, how are you?
I said, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Very well, thanks. And you?
I said, Bien, bien. Then I asked, ¿Cómo te llamas?
I answered, me llamo David. And I used the rebound, ¿y tú?
I answered with the other option, Soy Emma, and I added, Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you.
I replied, igualmente, which means likewise or same here.
See, you already know all the pieces to have a real conversation.
You can do this. That was fantastic.
Now, let's practice the other scenario.
The formal one. This one feels more serious.
Okay, this time imagine I am at a business conference and you are a speaker, a very important person.
Okay, I am a very important professor, and you are a student attending the conference.
You are older and I want to show respect. I will start the conversation.
Go ahead.
Disculpe, ¿es usted el profesor Pérez?
Sí, soy yo.
Ah, mucho gusto, profesor. Su presentación fue excelente.
Muchas gracias. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
Me llamo Emma. Soy estudiante de la universidad.
Encantado, Emma.
Igualmente, profesor.
And scene.
Wow, that felt very different.
It was formal.
I started with disculpe, excuse me, and I called you profesor.
And when I asked for your name, I did not say, ¿Cómo te llamas?
No, you said, ¿Cómo se llama usted?
I used the formal usted to maintain the respectful distance.
And I answered normally, me llamo Emma.
Then I said, encantado. This is another way to say nice to meet you. It means delighted or pleased to meet you.
A woman would say encantada. A man says encantado.
Understanding this difference between tú and usted is the real key to mastering introductions. We are almost at the end. Let's talk about a few more common mistakes.
We already covered the biggest one. Do not say me llamo es.
Correct. Just me llamo.
But there is another big one for English speakers.
Ah, I know this one. In English, we ask, what is your name?
And the word for what is qué.
So, many students translate directly. They ask, ¿Qué es tu nombre?
Error.
Brrr, error.
Now, if you say this, will people understand you?
Yes, they will understand what you mean, but it sounds very strange. It is not natural Spanish.
Remember, we don't ask what your name is. We ask how you call yourself.
So, always use ¿Cómo te llamas?
Now, you might hear people ask, ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
¿Cuál means which. ¿Cuál es tu nombre is grammatically correct. You will hear it sometimes, especially in more formal or official situations.
But ¿Cómo te llamas is much, much, much more common in daily life.
It is the standard. When in doubt, just use ¿Cómo te llamas?
One last tiny mistake to avoid.
Pronouns.
De means yourself. Me means myself.
If you get nervous and you mix them up, you might ask someone, ¿Cómo me llamo?
What are you asking?
You're pointing to someone else, but you are asking, what do I call myself?
You are asking them what your name is.
Maybe you forgot.
So remember, the question has te, you, ¿cómo te llamas?
The answer has me, me llamo, y ya está. That is it. You made it.
Bravo! Excelente trabajo.
You now have the complete toolkit to introduce yourself in Spanish.
Let's do a super fast final review of the most important phrases.
To ask someone's name informally, you say,
¿Cómo te llamas?
to ask someone's name formally, you say,
¿Cómo se llama usted?
to answer, you say,
Me llamo Emma.
or
Soy David.
to ask, and you, informally.
¿Y tú?
To ask, and you, formally.
¿Y usted?
That is everything you need to make a perfect first impression.
The most important thing now is to practice. You have to open your mouth and say the words.
Don't be shy. Making mistakes is the only way to learn.
People are always happy when you try to speak their language. They will be kind and patient.
You are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you so much for listening to Spanish Spark.
Hasta la próxima.
Adiós.